Hey folks, welcome back to Return of the Obra Dinn. Let's go ahead and change up the view. We'll go with the IBM 8503 here. A little bit different. When we left off, we kind of reached the end of the easy memories to find, and we're going to start looking for some of the other ones that we haven't found. So one we found here was outside the first mate's window. If we take a look then at the ship diagram, the first mate's window would be, I guess, on the gun deck, and we look out the window, perhaps. It's on the starboard side of the rear of the aft of the boat. So, tab. Let's head down to the gun deck. And then this should be the first mate's. And then if we look out the window, yes, there's the body. All right, let's take a look.
On your toes.
We best put up.
Go back!
Here.
Captain!
Slack the lifts and lower the boats. The whole crew will be on us.
Give it up.
Oh my. So I'm not quite sure what was going on here. But this is the second mate, Edward Nichols. Now it was the fourth mate, John Davies, I believe, who was the one who stole the treasure. But we're here looking at the second mate. And he has taken the woman, Ban Lin, hostage. See if we can figure her out. Yeah, Bun Lin or Bon Lan Lim. He's taking her hostage and he's shooting this individual. So who are you? You were in some sort of a fight with another topman. Don't know who you are yet. And you were shot. So what all were you trying to do? Who's this, by the way? You were speared by a beast, but we don't know who you are exactly. All right. There's some sort of a body here. I don't know if this guy's dead here. This guy was exploded later. We got this fool over here. This is Lars Linda, a seaman. Okay. And who is this? One of the Formosans. The royalty? Why is he tied up? Very interesting. All right. Well, the victim was shot. And we saw who shot him. It was the second officer. Or the second mate, rather. But we don't really know who it was. Let's review the story here. On your toes, boys. Someone calls out, "How can you do this?" Load her up, we best push off. I think Ban Lin calls, "Let me go." Somebody says, "Give her ear, will ya?" Captain, slack the lifts and lower the boats. The whole crew will be on us. So did they kidnap the Formosan royalty for some reason? Maybe they met another ship and raided it and kidnapped those people. But why were they photographed as if they were not captives? That's weird. And then this guy says, "Give it up." I don't know who he is, but he was definitely shot. He was shot with a gun by the second mate, Edward Nichols. Right? It's unclear to me exactly what happened. Let's see, let's verify to whatever degree we can. Let's see who else was out here. This guy was injured. Don't know who he is. This is Patrick O'Hagan, who was later speared by a beast. A lot of guys coming up from this boat. Don't know who this guy is. This guy's a captive, so they've definitely kidnapped the Formosans for some reason. No idea who you are. So yeah, it seems that they kidnapped the Formosans because he's tied up, the royal guy, and then the woman is being held captive by Nichols. And then this guy, why was he shot? We know he was shot. We don't know who he was or what he was doing. He was a crewman. Why was he... So he said give it up or something? So maybe the second mate was acting against the captain's orders, but they called out for the captain. Hang on. Let me go back to you. So he perished in Murder Part 3. How can you do this? Load her up. Let me go. Give her ear. Captain. Slack the drifts and lower the boats. The whole crew will be on us. Maybe they were trying to... Okay, maybe they didn't kidnap them. Maybe they were trying to rescue them or free them somehow. I'm not clear. Somebody was... I think they were trying to get off the ship. Maybe with the Formosans. This guy was opposed to Nichols, who's holding the woman captive. So they may have been imprisoned earlier. They may have been passengers. I guess they were passengers on the ship because they're on the manifest. So they were arrested at some point. And there was some sort of a fight. See, what's confusing to me is this guy over here. He's still tied up. There was some sort of conflict over the Formosans. I don't know what it was. But they seem to be bringing this guy tied up onto the boat, onto the ship. This guy, the guy who died said, give it up. And then Nichols shot him. So was he was trying to... Oh, who's this? Yeah, I don't understand fully what happened here. There was some sort of conflict. Maybe if we see more of the murder chapter, we can get a hint for what happened. So we've got another dead guy, the guard, I guess, over here. Let's follow his story.
Seng Lao, you have been found guilty by self-confession of the murder of Nunzio Pasquale.
Quiet.
As captain of this ship, and by the authority of the East India Company, and thus the Crown of England, I sentence you to death by firing line. Mr. Wolf, when you are ready.
Right, sir. Ready, men. Aim. Fire!
Okay. So this is the justice scene we saw. Who is Mr. Wolf? This is Mr. Wolf. All right, we can definitely identify this guy now. Wolf. Christian Wolf, the gunner. Okay, we have that. And then this guy was Hawk Seng Lao. Which makes this guy the other Formosan. Chio Tan. And Hawk Seng Lao here was killed by a firing line, but I don't know if we can say who killed him. Or maybe we can. Hold on. You definitely shot him. Seems like you shot him. You maybe missed a little bit. And you maybe missed a little bit. This guy shot him in the leg. This guy shot him in the heart. Yeah, Brennan. Brennan didn't miss. So I think we can say that Brennan killed him. Yeah, lots of people on deck. Understandable. Captain issuing judgment. The other mates and whatnot. Okay. And we do know that the person he was accused of killing was dead earlier. Hokseng Lao, you've been found guilty by self-confession of the murder of Nunzio Pasqua. So, Nunzio Pasqua was definitely dead, murdered earlier. We don't know for sure if by him. The lady calls out, no, he's done nothing wrong, and somebody says, Miss Lim, it's too late. Quiet. As captain of the ship, blah, blah, blah. Sentence you to death by firing line. Yeah. Okay. So he was shot with a gun by, and I'm going to say Brennan here. It looked to me like Brennan was the one who got the kill shot. I can't remember where he is on the manifest. I think that's right. Well, no, the other three missed. Hold on. So that gun, yeah, that's definitely Brennan. I was right. Brennan's the one who hit him. The other three missed, it looks like. So I think we're right about that. Let's find maybe Nunzio Pasqua's body somewhere. Another person, any other person we can identify is fantastic. I mean, that's got to be him, right? Okay, so the smoke's gonna fly around and then come right back here, I guess.
Hello? Who is there? Who is that? Is someone hurt? Signore Nichols, is that you? What are you doing down here?
Oh, hello. Yes. All fine here. Just sorting some things.
What's your step? Here, let me help you.
Yeah, Nichols was planning some sort of treachery, either to steal the goodies, steal the shell, kidnap the Formosans. Somebody else is already dead, clubbed in the head. Yeah. Oh, there's the chest with the shell in it. So he was definitely down here. Yeah, he had to kill him because he was a witness, right? So he had a spear, but he was clubbed in the head, probably by Nichols, right? Yeah, the second mate. Okay. Which means we know how you died. It says he was shot with a gun by Henry Brennan. Oh, he didn't die here. He was bonked on the head. And then the second mate here probably claimed that he confessed to killing this guy, Nunzio Pascal. When in reality, it looks like he was stabbed by Nichols. Yeah, okay. Well, let's just let the music play out and we'll solve it. We'll solve it right away. Looks like there was only the one witness. Two others were present. Yeah, okay. So Nunzia Pasqua, that's who this is, was stabbed or knifed by the second mate, Edward Nichols. All right, we got something right. 3 more fates correct. So Nunzio was definitely knifed by Edward Nichols. And Hokseng Lao was shot by Henry Brennan. And the other one we figured out was Chio Tan was spiked by a terrible beast. All right, 1, 2, 3 more. We're up to 18 complete now, I think. So we can leave this memory and proceed somewhere else. I'm still not sure what was going on with the Formosans.
Boy! In there somewhere! Storm's coming! Finish your business and climb down here!
What was that? Well, it's raining now. That's a change. All right, let's review chapter 3 here. So, Nunzio got knifed as he stumbled upon Edward Nichols trying to steal the shell. Then, later there was the execution of this guy. And then, I guess Nichols was trying to steal the shell. Okay, so the shell, the Formosans were protecting the shell. When Nichols stole it, that triggered the attack by the mermaids, I guess? So maybe this is Nichols calling out, "On your toes, boys." Then Lim says, "How can you do this? Load her up, we best push off." Lim... no, the Formosan royalty guy said this. Then the woman said this. Give her ear, will you? Somebody calls for the captain. Slack the lifts and lower the boats. The whole crew will be on us. He's saying we got to get away. We're going to go to the Canary Islands. And then this guy was loyal. This guy was loyal to the real captain, to the crew, to the ship. And he tried to oppose them, and Nichols shot him. Right? So then we get to the calling. They're trying to steal away to the Canaries with the stores they loaded and the shell that they've stolen. The chest must not fall into the ocean. If the monsters come, you must stay down. Right. Then, Mother of God, keep rowing. They are here. Bang, the chest. Where is it? There, something, I see it. I see it. Give us a weapon. Miss Lim, stay down. Pick up the oars and row, you fools. Then, oh, Hagen, you still breathing? Can you row? Help, Nichols, sir. Shoot them, for God's sake. He was cowering. And then... I have it. Hold on. I think the guy was reaching into the chest to get the shell. I can't quite remember this. Are you there, Miss Lim? I would love to watch these in order. And then... Ahoy, they're back at the captain. Ahoy, recover the boats. Wait, don't shoot. I have treasure. I yield. Hold your fire. Yeah. Somebody... I think this... I can't remember if this is Nichols or not, but they got attacked by the sea monsters, the mermaids or the sirens or whatever. And they came back to the ship. They gave up on their theft plan. 2 wayward souls disappeared during the events of this chapter. Their fates are cataloged here. I think they were probably dragged into the water and drowned. I don't know for sure. Then, unholy captives. Lift this out and take it below. What the hell is going on? What do you know about these things, about the chest and your dead friends? So another person who could speak to the Formosans, I guess this is Chinese, said this. What are these monsters? Where are they from? You must tell us everything. And then somebody Formosan said, this is your fault. The shell must be protected. We will all die. Yeah. You talk about a shell, very dangerous. Clear the deck, move the boats astern, and throw the bodies over. Those who died during the assault on the open water. From those who were fleeing with the treasure, trying to get to the Canaries. Watch your footing. Then the cook comes on and says, hey there, what's this? Give them to me and I can fry us a solid meal, boys. He thinks it's a fish. Careful now, take it slow. One tick, gentlemen, there's a pretty shell here. Let's have a look. And then the creature attacked him, spiked him. This guy died from falling cargo while they were trying to move one of the mermaids. Keep pressure here. Hold him down. What madness is this? 20 years my steward and never a doubt on your sanity. Explain yourself. Those ungodly beasts carry a curse. Throw them back or doom us all. Tie him up and put him in the lazarette with those things. He may yet find his senses. Come on. Eridarar, you fools. All's fine, John. Been in worse spots, I think. Where's the rest of his leg? Yeah, the steward tried to do something about the people who had the shell or something. I don't know. And soldiers of the sea, they're fighting. I think we can identify this guy now. Because he's Chinese, I guess. Well, no, there's quite a few Chinese topmen here. And I guess they were the ones who could speak with the Formosans. So yeah, we don't actually know who this was. He's executed during the electrical storm. Speared by a foreign enemy. Heave, run, what is it? Bloody devil, another one. I think he was speared by a beast here. I think we've determined that the mermaids count as beasts. A demon, out of the way, beat to quarters, enemy board. What's going on? Stay back, it's already done for Nick. Come on, boss, no get down. Hey, catch, yeah. We're no use, burn it quick. I mean, decapitated might be wrong. It could be clawed. It was clawing them. I think decapitated is right, but maybe it was clawed. Drowned. I remember it had its claws or clippers around his neck, which is why I thought he was decapitated. Maybe clawed makes sense. Or decapitated. I guess we'll leave that for now. See, this says decapitated was right. So it's that we don't know who this topman is. Okay. He burned to death. Another unknown soul. Got you, don't move, I'll get you down. Give me that gun. They make for the lazarette, secure the hold. Someone shoot the damn things. Speared by a terrible beast. I guess we're not sure about this one. Not sure if this is Hamadou Diom or not. Then we have the Doom. He was clubbed by Nathan Peters for killing his brother accidentally. He was crushed. This is when the Kraken attacks. Crushed by an unknown cabin. Or crushed by a loose cannon. Christian Wolf was blasted with a cannon by an unknown attacker. Don't know who this is or how they died. Right the fuse. Loose cannon, he was crushed. Blasted by an explosion. Torn apart by a terrible beast. We're pretty sure this is right. So it hasn't been confirmed yet. Hoscut crushed. Torn apart. I'm pretty sure we're right about this. But maybe I'm wrong about his identity. I can't remember how we determined this, but the tattoos are a bit odd. Disappearances. This guy was an Indian. How many Indians do we have that he could be? Zungi Sathi. Renfred Rajub and Abraham Akbar and Willem Wasim. So yeah, I don't know if we can, like where's the first Indian? Ship steward? I don't think he'd be shirtless if he was an officer. This guy, we don't know what happened to him. I mean, we could guess that maybe he was eaten or drowned or something. Don't know what happened to him or him. I'm not sure how we're supposed to figure out these unknown fates. All right, let me go back to the start here. Let's look for more scenes we haven't seen. I mean, looks like we've seen most of the game, most of the scenes at this point. Is there anything left with a circle around it where we could theoretically find the body and see the murder? In the lazarette. Yeah, we don't know how to get into the lazarette for the bargain. Maybe the fact that the storm has started has changed something on the ship so we can get in there now? And then the end, we've seen all of this. So the only thing left that we haven't seen that we can get to is in the Lazarette, which will presumably lead to a number of bodies and stories and information. Let's try to see if we can get in there now. Gun deck, orlop deck. Yeah, see, this is still locked. And there doesn't appear to be a mechanic for me to get a key or some sort of weapon to shoot it or anything like that. So I don't know how we get in there. There is that hatch which is open, which suggests we could get there from behind, maybe? Maybe through the port walk? It doesn't look like I can get back there. Can I get there from outside the ship, or how would I do that? Maybe the captain does have a key somewhere that I can use to unlock that, or whoever would be in charge of the Lazarette, maybe one of the mates? Like, I don't see any way to get in there right now. I mean, that's got to be one of the big challenges of the game, is to get into the Lazarette and see... Like, there must be something in there that's good, that like, reveals something important. I can't see a body to target with the camera. All I can see is that open hatch. Maybe I can drop down from above? Is there a way to get lower on the ship than this deck? Like, there shouldn't be another deck below this. I mean, all we've got in here is line. Like, very thick lines. Probably for the anchor or something? I don't know. Like, I don't see a way to get in there. Maybe I should be searching for the key? Let's go up a deck and then see if we can get over where it would be. Feels like it would be beneath this area, right? It'd be beneath there. Is there a way to get down a hole, get a hole in the ground, or... Like, I don't understand where that hatch that's open that we can see in the Lazarette is going. I don't understand where that would be if we're on the bottom deck. Like, if we take the port walk... So we're at the... We're at the aft of the ship. So that's the port walk and that's the starboard walk. How do we get below the cargo hold? Maybe we'll check, maybe we'll go look at the captain's body. Or the captain's cabin. See if we can find something we can interact with to get that door open. To unlock that padlock, rather. I'm also not sure what the storm here signifies. Okay. So here's the captain's cabin. I can't interact with... I can't open the cabinet. He's got a balcony, which is nice for him, but doesn't really do anything for us. Yeah, I'm pretty confused about what to do now. I mean, we've got his gun here, but I can't pick it up. This is his wife. Chapter 10, The End, Part 4 of 4.
Abigail, your brother, my friend, I shot him dead. I'll be with you soon, my love. Please forgive me for everything.
Yeah, he killed himself. These guys were dead. Maybe there's a point in time when the Lazarette is open and I can get inside it from another memory. Alright, who is this? Brennan, who was knifed by the captain. Some topman, not sure who was clubbed by the captain in an earlier memory. And the captain who shot himself. But we already have this. He committed suicide. Alright, I like the idea of trying to get inside the Lazarette from another memory. So... if we head down to that deck... we're gonna have to start rewatching memories and trying to figure things out, because we've seen almost all of them now. Need to go down even further. So yeah, early on, right? Early on, the Lazarette shouldn't be padlocked. It should be open, like during cargo loading, for example. So... if we revisit this memory... can we then... No, it's not close enough. We can't get over here and into... we can't move past the boundaries of the memory, unfortunately. Alright. Hold on. So you're too close. You're not close enough to events. Or you're too far from that. Did we... this body, perhaps?
Keep pressure here.
Oh, so the body was moved after death, right? Which is why... so we can't get there either.
Never a doubt on your sanity. Explain yourself. Those are guilty beasts carrying a curse. Oh, back your doom home.
Yeah, unpleasant.
Put him in the Lazarette with those things.
So shortly after he died, they put him in the Lazarette. Wait a minute. Let me try this one more time. Because it's right here in front of the Lazarette that his leg was found, right?
Keep pressure here.
So why is it somewhere else now? Or why did his leg get moved?
20 years, my steward, and never a doubt on your sanity. Explain yourself.
Hmm.
Guilty beasts carrying a curse.
Where else can we see something that happened that was close to here? Maybe this guy? Can I go? No, they've locked it. They're just opening it here. So we can't get down from here.
I'll get you down.
Alright, so that's not helpful. Yeah, he died during that fight. Who else died near here that we could... I mean, it's gotta be someone on this deck. So if we look at the cargo hold here, there's very little that actually happened here. Oh, wait a minute. I need to hit Q first. And then go here, and now look at the cargo hold. Unholy Captives Part 4. We've just seen that one. Loose Cargo Part 1. I think we saw that one, but it was too far away from the Lazarette. We couldn't get to the memory from there. Soldiers of the Sea. Loose Cargo Part 2. I don't know how we get in there. Feels like the game either wants us to find the key for the padlock or find a way in from another memory. Now, there was stuff that happened out in the water. Escape. Escape. I'm wondering... The Calling Part 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Yeah, I can't figure out how to get in there. And I think we need to. Perhaps if we start revisiting some of these stories, we'll be able to figure out some other people. The game certainly thinks I have enough information to deduce people's identities at this point, either from their position or whatnot. So we have chapter 1, which is loose cargo, right? That starts here. Maybe we just start watching these memories in order to try and figure things out. All right, maybe we'll do that. We'll do the whole game in order and see what we can figure out that way, I guess. So we want to start here. Loose Cargo Part 1 in the middle of the cargo deck. And review what we know and what we can deduce. So this is Loose Cargo Part 1, I believe.
Wait! No!
Right, okay. So we know who you are, right? Samuel Peters. You were crushed by cargo, and your death is confirmed. And Part 2 is confirmed as well. There were 12 others present. So Samuel Peters and his brother Nathan, this guy, and this guy. So this doesn't help us determine which of these might be a seaman. Lars Linda. Wait, this guy was not there? I think this is the other one we were concerned about. This person right here. In terms of identifying who's from what country. Hokseng Lao was here. I'm reasonably certain this was the other black guy that we couldn't identify. Let me go back to the sketch. Yeah. We've questioned if this is Hamadou Diam. He wasn't present, so he's likely not a seaman. I'm not sure how we identify the third guy. But if I had to guess, one of these guys is a topman and the other one's the seaman. Hamadou and Maba, 43 and 55. Seaman and topman. So they were both present for cargo loading. Makes me wonder if the topmen, well, are there other topmen? Yeah, there's other topmen who were present. Let's look around the scene a little bit. So he was down in the hold. If we can find the other guy and see him up top. Like, who is that? I really need to be able to identify you. Can I get upstairs somehow to get a closer look at you? This guy was guarding the passage. This guy's moving stuff, moving barrels. You're moving barrels. Hold on. Who are you? Okay, you're one of the guys in the firing line. The firing line was all seamen from what I could tell. Okay, which one are you? Yeah, you're down here loading cargo the same as that other guy. Same as this guy. So would they both be seamen? Hang on, let me look at the list of seamen here. Maybe I'm assuming too much that the color of their skin indicates where they're from. Because, like, we've got... I mean, Russian, Alarkus, Nikishin seems not likely. Russia. We've got Indians. I guess they could be Indian, maybe? Renfred, Abraham, William, Hamadou Diome, Alexander Booth, George Shirley. And then we got the Topman Maba here. I don't know how we identify who's who, really. So both of these guys are down here, which indicates that neither of them is a topman to me. So perhaps... this guy died of an illness. We can't really see everybody who's above. We can see some of them. This is Lars Linda. Yeah, he's responsible. Or his brother believed he was responsible for the death. I can't really get a focus on you well enough to find out who you are. Can't get close enough. What about you? And there's lots of people looking down. So this doesn't really feel like it helps me. I mean, I imagine what we could do is speculate that, like, the folks down here in the hold during cargo are all seamen. We could get that far, perhaps. Like, let's say you're probably an unknown seaman. You're probably a seaman of some sort. And you're probably the same. Now, we could try to guess this guy, because we know how he died. So we could guess his name based on his skin color, I guess. He's probably not the Russian. I don't think so. He might be one of the Indians. He could be from England. But let's guess that that's Hamadou, I guess, for now. Who else do we have that we can... I mean, I think that's all we can gather from this right now. All right, so if we came here for cargo, we came here for loose cargo part 1. If we want to review loose cargo part 2, it's over here in the 4 port section. I'm kind of routinely clicking the wrong buttons that I don't intend to click, but like the guy who died in the barrel would be over here. Maybe we can get more information there. Who is this? Samuel Peters. Crushed by cargo. Where did he die? Over here? Or over there? No. Oh, they both died in the same place. The one inside the barrel and the... Yeah, okay. So this happened, like, moments after the first guy died. We've got the same group of people that we've identified as seamen, possibly. Yeah, okay. We've got our guard over here, and another dude here. This guy is probably another seaman. Of some sort. You, I think we already identified as such. Yeah, we actually knew your name, Solomon Syed. Alright. So that's chapter 1. Reviewed again. We've taken what information we think we can get from it. And we'll have to move on. Alright, and that is going to have to be the episode as well. I'm really hitting a bit of a block here in terms of, like... We need to get into that Lazarette. I don't know how to do that. And there's very little new information available. So we have to start really paying attention to all the clues and making as many deductions as we can to try to determine who is who. We'll have more of that in the next episode. Until then, as always, thank you so much for watching. Hope you guys are enjoying the series. Very interesting game. Very challenging game. I'm really looking forward to the sense of satisfaction I'm going to have when I solve all 200 fates. But it might take multiple episodes, so I hope you guys are along for the ride, and I hope to see you next time. Until then, take care.